Hello and welcome to the first edition of 360Gamercast. I'm your host, Mark Webb, gamertag Webby317.
Hi there everybody, my name's Farrier Tom. Obviously my gamertag's Farrier Tom as well. That's about it from me.
Hello, I'm Carl360. Real name's actually Carl, so I thought I'd put that in with my gamertag. And I'm Carl.
Hey, I'm Anthony. Gamertag Hooded Vendetta. You may know me off the Xbox forums, as most of us, really.
Okay, thanks for that, guys. Well, basically, this is the first edition of 360Gamercast, going along with our website, 360Gamercast.com. So basically, we'll start off by talking about what we've been playing. Who wants to start?
I'll start if you want. Go on then, Tom, after you.
Well, I don't know if any of you have heard about the sort of deal Argus have got at the moment with Forza 2.
Yeah.
£10. £10 for a game that I possibly think is probably one of the best games I've played on the driving games I've played on the 360. You know, I played PGR4 and I played a couple of other driving games on the 360 as well, like Colin McRae Dirt. But you know, Forza is a phenomenal game, really. You know, I've only played about probably about 2 hours worth of it today, but a game for that sort of quality for sort of £10 is brilliant. It is, and
yeah,
you know, looking on sites like.
What the fuck?
He's dropped from the conversation. This is a good start.
Anyway, to continue what you were saying, for £10 Forza 2, you got to pick it up. You really do.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I picked up a couple of days ago for a tenner, and I've been playing it quite a lot recently. It's one of the best sims out there, much better than Gran Turismo. So, Tom, what else have you been playing, Tom?
Well, obviously, if anyone knows me, they know that I've been playing Call of Duty since it's come out, really. I'm still on it. I'm still not getting bored with it. Well, I say I'm not getting bored with it. I could probably do with about 3 or 4 new maps and a couple of different weapons, but to be honest, I mean, we've got such a good array of games coming out in the next 3 months. I mean, it's gonna be a big test for Call of Duty and the people at sort of Infinity Wards, whether they can stay at the top, because you've got phenomenal games coming out. Like obviously, you've got Rainbow Vegas 2 coming out, which, you know, there's big hype behind that. You've also got Hell's Highway coming out as well, and to a certain extent, you've got Turok coming out as well. So whether that'll be get in there, I think Turok's going to be sort of. A lot of people have got mixed opinions about that have played the demo. I actually liked it. I did. I thought it was very good. Some people said the graphics were a bit cartoony, a bit too sensitive, but no, I liked it. So yeah, that's what else I've been sort of playing at the moment, and sort of downloading a couple of things in the arcade.
Cool. So what have you been playing in the last week or so, Hooded?
Not much really. I picked up Burnout Paradise, as quite a lot of people did.
So what's that like?
Great
then?
game.
I'm still waiting to get my copy.
Really? Great game. They've changed it to free roaming rather than the linear type before. I think it's gone in its favour, really. It's made them change the way how they've done the game.
So what would you say to people who've only played the demo and didn't really like it, because I see the demo didn't have much content in it?
No, it didn't. Well, play the demo. The feel for the game is the same, but imagine it expanded about 15 times more, like a race on every single traffic light, and just way more things to do, more jumps. It's great.
Cool. So what about you, Cole?
Well, I'm playing, well, Anthony's nicked it off me saying I've been playing that quite a lot, but other than that, it's either that or Guitar Hero 3. I'm enjoying that quite a bit as well.
Yeah.
I think that sort of Guitar Hero 3, there's not a lot of people tiring with that either, is there?
No, I mean, I picked up Guitar Hero 3 a couple of days ago, and I have to say it's pretty good. But the only thing that gets me on it is I do own Guitar Hero 2 as well, and I think the song selection on Guitar Hero 2 is a lot better than Guitar Hero 3. Apart from the fact on Guitar Hero 3 you can download the awesome Halo tune to play along with on your guitar, which is awesome.
I've only played Guitar Hero 3 a couple of times, and I've just found I've got such big hands I just can't play it because my fingers are everywhere, and you know I've played it one or two times, and it's good for a laugh. But
I do like
it's
the
not
new wireless guitar. That's definitely a must buy if you don't have it.
Yeah,
it is good.
Yeah, well, there's a lot more songs on Guitar Hero 3 that I prefer. Mainly Slipknot, and that's probably my favourite song on there.
You
that and the downloaded.
You guys been playing anything else? No, nothing else.
I've been having a bang on. I know it's not technically 360. I've been having a bang on Mario and Sonic Olympics.
Any good?
Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant it is. I mean, the Wii's a phenomenal console anyway, but Mario and Sonic Olympics is, if you've got the boys around and you've got a Wii, forget about Wii Sports Package, that's good. But if you want a real laugh, you've got to get Mario and Sonic Olympics. Cool. It's so funny it is. And I mean, once you get a couple of beers in you, the actions that you're doing and stuff, you know, it is really funny it is, and it's good. And I mean, it's hard to tire with things like that. I mean, there's one game I would like to try for the Wii, but I'm never going to buy it, is the darts game.
Huh.
There's a darts game coming out next week for it, and it would be quite good to have a go on that, but I don't think it's one to buy really. It isn't.
Well, this week for me, I've been playing a hell of a lot of Xbox. I've been playing, the first game I played was Mass Effect this week, and I completed it after about 10 hours. I don't know if any of you guys have played Mass Effect yet.
No.
Nah, I have to say the storyline absolutely brilliant. The gameplay is okay, apart from the actual combat's a bit slow. I didn't really like it that much for that, but the story's absolutely amazing, and I definitely think it is a must buy. I've also played Clive Barker's Jericho. I don't know if any of you have played that.
Nope.
All right, okay. I think it was a bit of a sleeper because of so many good games out over the Christmas period. I played that. It took me about 3 days to complete it on hard, and I have to say it's one of the most messed up games I've ever played. It is an 18+ game, blood and gore everywhere. You go to hell. You do all this weird stuff. It is a brilliant game. I picked up Call of Juarez, which was a big mistake. I would not recommend that to anyone. That's going to be the worst shooter I've ever played in my life. Also, the new Ghost Recon 2 co-op pack came out this week. Downloaded that. They had a few problems with the achievements where they wouldn't unlock on your actual gamer score, so I had to go through the palaver of downloading my gamer tag of Xbox Live again on the account recovery. Found out account recovery was broken at the time.
Which it always is.
So it took me about 3 hours to download my account.
But Mark, what you're forgetting is you were quite lucky that the Xbox website was up and running when you went to use it.
Why is that?
Because when 2 weeks into Call of Duty coming out, Call of Duty 4, people will know that there was a lot of trouble with the servers. There was in the evenings. It was incredibly hard to find a room, and if you did find a room, it was the lag was absolutely terrible. It was, and what I was finding is I'd go onto their website and it wasn't working. The website, I mean, Microsoft, probably the biggest company in the world, their website was down for 3 weeks. It wasn't.
Yeah.
That's disgusting, isn't it? Really. And they were claiming it was all because of sales. They didn't realise that the Xbox was going to sell as well as it did. Well, wouldn't they have thought if the Xbox was selling that well, why do they need to give everyone a month's free trial on the Xbox? Do you know what I mean? I mean,
yeah.
They're selling that many units. They don't need to do it. They don't.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know there was a lot of problems with Live over the Christmas period. I think it's been sorted now. But I'm not very happy with the free game they gave us, Undertow.
That game.
Oh dear.
That's probably
What
one of the
crap.
worst arcade games I've ever played, and I own about 30 arcade games, and that is just horrible. Absolutely horrible game.
It is poor.
Yeah, we can't knock it. It was free.
Yeah, it was free, but there is a phenomenal game going to come on the arcade.
What's that then?
GoldenEye.
Well, I don't know about
Absolute
that. I'm not
classic
sure.
for the N64.
I'm
It
not
was.
sure if this game's going to come out on the arcade. I've been reading a lot of
Nope.
rumours on the internet that Nintendo and Microsoft can't come to a deal with GoldenEye, so it looks like it might not be coming out
they're
on the
saying-
live arcade.
But they're saying Nintendo and Sony can't agree on a price either. And if they said that if they were going to sell it to anyone, they will sell it to Microsoft.
Well, there's a big issue because when GoldenEye was made, Nintendo licensed it, but Rare made it. Rare is now owned by Microsoft, but I think it's EA owns the James Bond license. So you've got
Yes.
Rare, Microsoft, Nintendo, and EA all like with this one
Bitch.
brand. So I don't see it personally ever coming out on the arcade.
Wouldn't it be brilliant though?
Have you seen the YouTube video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
It-
sure.
The game-
But I mean, I always remember playing GoldenEye 4-player, sort of at night and it was the first sort of shoot 'em up I got into. I'm big into my shoot 'em ups, and it was brilliant because you could run around with 2 bloody MP5s in your hand, or run around with 2 shotguns in your hand and things like that. It was probably one of the best shoot 'em ups that's ever come out, really, because it started a lot of people playing them, didn't it? Really.
Hmm.
I mean, it was the first sort of multiplayer shoot 'em up as well, wasn't it?
Indeed.
It was a very good game. It was. And
Yeah,
I've still
nothing.
actually got my N64 with GoldenEye. That and Mario Kart. That's the only ones I own. It is.
Okay, have any
But
of you heard this bit of news on GamingBits.com? For the Xbox 360 controller, there looks like there's going to be an add-on for the controller for your thumbsticks. It looks really strange, but it's meant to make your aiming more precise online.
Is it
Right.
made by Control Freaks?
I don't know who it's made by. It's on GamingBits.com if you want to have a look at it.
Yeah,
And
check it out.
it's like an add-on for your thumbstick. It's very, very odd. It's a
So what does it do then?
It's like a U-shaped add-on. It's a clip-on extension for the 360 thumbstick, and it is said to enable quicker and sharper movements while adding control and precision.
Yeah,
So it
Control
caps over
Freaks.
your thumb, does it?
Yeah, controlfreak.com, yeah.
Yeah, they made a racing one. I was going to order it, but I thought, nah.
Now, do you think that this is cheating if you're using it online, or if it's even worth buying one? I mean, I can't really see how it's going to make you better on any game.
It's just a gimmick.
Yeah,
I won't bother with it.
There's no point really.
very,
But I mean,
very strange.
Why don't you just turn the sensitivity up or down on your gamepad, can't you? Really,
Yeah.
and that would sort of sort it out. I think you're probably right. It probably is a gimmick. It is.
Has anyone heard of the new arcade game that they're trying to release, N?
No.
Ooh, I
Inform
played that.
us.
That's a good game.
Inform us of this game called N.
Well, what it is, it's a puzzle game, and you can also make your own maps on it. It's originally on the PC itself as a download. I'll try and find a link later on. But it's really good, but they haven't got a release date on it yet. They were hoping for January, but obviously January's passed and it's not.
So what do you actually do in this game? What kind of a puzzle
Um,
game is it?
Well, you just got to try and get to the end, and you get like little orbs that you collect to increase your time.
This sounds like a certain PS3 game to me.
No,
Yeah.
N stands for Ninja.
Ah, right.
Ninja type game. You run around, jump about. You're like a little stick man ninja thing. Pretty good.
Very, very cool.
There's a review in the official Xbox magazine. I think it was not this month.
Alright, we've just lost Ant.
Alright, we'll get him back in here. This is the best podcast ever.
People drop in here and there.
Well, we just start getting started, everyone. So, you know, it's going to get better from here.
Hooded's back. So, Hooded, what were you saying?
Yeah, there's a review in the official Xbox magazine, and they gave it a 10 out of 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This sounds like a good thing then. Good game.
Yeah, I think it would be the best arcade game since Geometry Wars.
Cool. I do download a lot of arcade games though.
Yeah, it's definitely one to have.
I'm loving Worms at the moment on the arcade.
Has anyone played this Res yet?
Yeah.
Is it any good?
No, I haven't.
No, not in my opinion anyway. I didn't play the first Res, so I don't really get it.
Oh,
but
right. Because it's got some really good reviews from a lot of game companies and stuff.
Yeah. I won't bother playing it really. I'll give it a try, but I don't like it. You may.
Not be quite a good one that they could bring out on the arcade. Would be micro machines.
Ah, that would be a good online game for the arcade.
Make it full multiplayer, so you could have 16 people in a race. Do you remember that on the Sega Mega Drive? You used to get micro machines, and you used to have it with the special port, so you could have extra players on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was it. You know, that'd be quite good to do. It would, micro machines. I mean, I read the other day that they're bringing Ghostbusters out for the 360.
Oh, really?
How cool would that be?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Imagine sitting back with the full surround sound on when there's something strange in the neighbourhood. That'd be wicked, it would.
I wouldn't say cool is the best type of word to describe it.
Mate, I live in deepest, darkest Wales. Anything's cool like that.
I think that game, if it is made, I reckon it's going to be exactly like King Kong, near enough.
Oh, God, no. Anything but King Kong.
I've not played that.
King Kong is probably one of the worst 360 games you can ever get. And yes, I have the full gamer score on it.
Yeah.
Just to prove my point.
Well, that's why it's $4.99 in game then, is it?
Yeah, that's why. So, you were going to say something, Hooded?
Yeah, on newsforgamers.com, m4g.com,
yeah.
someone's just posted up and it's a link to psnathome.com, and they're on about Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare downloadable maps on the way. Apparently it's set for a spring release, some new maps.
Cool. Well, have you seen this competition that they've got online at the moment for people to design their own Call of Duty maps?
Yeah.
And if the maps are good enough, they're going to put them as downloads on the Xbox as well.
There is one that I've seen online. Now, it was a PC one. It wasn't made for the 360 PS or PS3. And it was a complete replica of Colditz, the World War II concentration camp castle it was, basically. And it was brilliant. This guy must have spent hundreds of man-hours doing it. But really good what some of these people can do with that sort of software. I mean, it's way above my head and way above a lot of people who I know who are full working on the internet all the time. It's very impressive what people can do with these maps. But I mean, going back to the maps, I've heard a whisper that the new maps will be coming out for Call of Duty 4 will be coming out end of February to sort of keep people interested, because obviously Vegas 2 is coming out on the 4th.
I can't wait for Vegas 2.
Got to be loving a bit of Vegas 2, and I think people are going to have to start pre-ordering because that's going to fly off the shelves, I think.
The problem is Vegas 2 is coming out the day before we go to Play.com Live.
Really?
Yeah.
Crap.
As for you all know, we're all going to Play.com Live, big gaming event in London at Wembley Arena on the 14th and 15th. I think is it the 15th and 16th? I think it's the 15th and 16th of March.
15th and 16th.
And Vegas 2 is coming out on the 14th.
Ah,
I've
that's
already-
a big slap in the face.
I mean, we've already ordered our tickets for the show in London, as Play.com are showcasing all the latest games that are going to come out in the next year. I'll be taking my camera along, and I'll be posting pictures up on the website. So it should be a good event. I'm really looking forward to this. But it's going to be a weekend away, not playing Vegas.
This is
Nice
true, and
weekend.
I was thinking that the other day, so I might have to be taking 360 to the hotel and playing and getting a bit of time in on that.
That
I
is a
will
good
be.
idea.
I mean, the
Good
hotel...
But I was thinking about it,
I'm
but
saying...
what we haven't thought is that, you know, if you pre-order it from Game, you get it a day early, so you've got that Thursday and Friday to play it.
Yeah.
You have. So, you know,
I'm saying
So you got 2 days.
the hotel we're staying at, for Play.com Live in London, has internet access, so I'm wondering if we can get on Xbox Live while we're in the hotel, because that would be
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I
full
wouldn't want
system
actually
link
be
up.
good.
Like, I bet it's something like dial-up.
Probably. Well, Carl wants to talk to us about his Powerball. What is this about your Powerball, Carl?
All right then. It's basically a ball. It's a gyroscope in a way, and you start it,
Nice.
and you can build it up to about 15,000 revs per minute. And the world record for it at the moment is just over 16,000 revs. Well, anyway, there's benefits for it. I know it's off the Xbox topic, but it is sort of related to it. It builds your off topic wise, it builds your muscles up and tones your muscles. However, it can also be used to help you nail those riffs on Guitar Hero 3, because it
Right.
also helps with your wrists and wrist movement, and it just help you, get those harder notes.
So you're saying by squashing a ball in your hands, it will make you a better gamer?
No, you don't. You don't squash it. It's
No,
rock
squash
hard.
it. It's a movement that you do. It's a sort of circular movement that you do, isn't it, Carl?
Yeah.
It's like a jerking motion.
That sounds a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've got.
That sounds a bit weird to me. I think I'll pass
I
on
mean,
the Powerball.
Yeah, well, I mean, Webby, you don't need any practice with that, so we'll leave that there. Will we?
I'll get enough gaming time in as it is.
If
Yeah.
I'll post a video up of it on YouTube, and I'll quickly do an explanation for it and all that, and how it actually does help with Guitar Hero. Because I've actually found that it has helped me, on the harder difficulty.
Actually helps you.
It has actually helped me with my wrist movements.
Wow. Another thing I
Right.
just wanted to talk about quickly was there's been a lot of people posting on the Xbox forums on the UK site, and also a few of my friends have experienced this. There's been a lot of people getting banned off Xbox Live for the day for having inappropriate content on their gamer profile. And one of my friends, Strong Silent, got banned, and I don't think what was on his profile was actually that bad.
Well, it's just things are
what
getting
was
out
it?
of hand now. But they're just trying to not offend anyone. It's like in our country now, we can't actually sort of.
You can't even
Have a
write
say about
Xbox
people-
in your profile. That is a banned word now. Xbox.
Really?
I mean, come on.
I think that's due to the people trying to impersonate Xbox ambassadors and Xbox members of staff by having, say, like Xbox MVP in their motto and things like that, and they're trying to scam people out of their passwords and stuff like that. So I think, in a way, it's helped to get rid of the scammers.
Yeah, but they've gotten so PC on everything now. It's like, let people have a little bit of freedom, and it's not banning people from a service that they pay for. I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
It is a bit
Yeah, it's.
stupid.
But it's all down to people passing complaints, and what you'll find is the people who are, being banned for content, it's because their profiles are being looked at actually by the people at Xbox, isn't it? It's not because they're just going through lists and lists of people's names and they pick a certain person out because they've got a certain word in their profile. It's because they've been having complaints put against them and they've been rose by sort of Xbox.
Yeah. I know what you
Yes.
mean. Yeah.
Well, another thing is, as you've all well aware of the rumours and things about people having their Xbox accounts hacked. This is more than likely due to the fact people are impersonating members of the Xbox staff with their mottos and stuff.
Right.
And how I'm going.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I know
there
what you
have been a
mean.
lot of complaints on the forums about their accounts being hacked
Yeah.
before, so I think they've done it as a precaution. And of course, I
Right.
don't want to lose any money in Microsoft points from some person I don't know hacking me.
Yeah.
I also don't want to lose my account as well and lose rep, even if he goes around impersonating ambassadors and
Yeah.
things like that.
Well, we all know
So-
the rep system's all fucked up anyway. Language
Yeah,
anyway. So.
Yeah, I was-
Yeah,
keep
I've got
out.
about 53% of people avoided me because I have to admit, I'm just too good at a lot of games and people get annoyed and just send me bad feedback because I don't want to get beaten.
Yeah.
And I've still got 5-star rep. I mean, that's just nuts.
Even though I live in Wales and you live in Cambridge, I can still smell that from you, Mark.
You know I am a Call of Duty 4 god. Come on, you just admit it.
Well, you're just in the queue behind me, yeah. No. Yeah, I know what you mean. Because I mean, you do find that, say for instance, you accidentally team kill someone playing hardcore. People will give you bad rep, or a certain thing in your name, or just because I'm got a slight twinge of Welsh in my accent, oh right, I'm going to leave him bad feedback or something like, or you support, if you've got Liverpool or Manchester United as your gamer tag, what a stupid gamer tag it would be, admittedly,
Yeah.
but people are still going to take a hatred towards that.
Yeah.
They are. So I mean, maybe they should take it out. I don't know.
What was you talking about before about the controller lag then?
Oh, right, yeah. Basically, was it you, Tom, that said about this?
Yeah, well, I was reading an article on the internet. I mean, I read a lot of articles on the internet, it must sound like, but yeah, I was reading that basically people are saying that if you play with a wired controller online, you are going to be a better player. For the simple fact is, that split millisecond when you come face to face with someone, you both got a P90, you both got exactly the same perks on, so there's no difference. If you pull your trigger quicker than him and you've got a wired, if you pull your trigger at exactly the same time as him, you've got a wired controller, he's got a wireless controller, you will actually beat them because you will be that split millisecond quicker. You will.
I don't know. I mean, I've played with a wired controller and a wireless controller, and to be honest, I've not noticed any difference at all.
No.
I think it's people just trying to use it as an excuse for being crap on Call of Duty because they keep on getting their asses whooped. That's my personal opinion anyway.
I find a lot of people are saying that to me when I'm on there. No, but I mean,
Wow.
The fact is, whenever you're playing on something like that, it doesn't have to be Call of Duty. It could be Halo, it could be Ghost Recon, it could be Battlefield 2, it could be anything like that. What is, you're going to be exactly the same distance apart. So say you're 5 meters, you're 10 meters apart, so you're exactly 5 meters apart from each other. You're both exactly shooting for the same spot in the head with exactly the same gun, exactly the same perk.
I think a lot of
Don't
it's to
think-
do with online lag rather than the lag on
Yeah.
your controller.
Yeah.
I mean, I know when we
And
play...
it's the same.
When we
This-
play a lot of
this goes back-
Americans, it happens a lot because they always seem to host, so we get the worst connections.
Yeah. Well, it goes back to the fact of, should we have the choice of playing in a room with European people, American people, or just a UK server? I mean, perhaps with the next Call of Duty 5 that they'll be bringing out, because they're definitely going to bring it out. They'd be
Which is,
stupid not to. And
it's not going to be done by Infinity Ward though, is it? It's going to be done by Treyarch, and
Who's
who made Call of Duty 3, which I have to say is the worst Call of Duty I've ever played.
Call of Duty
and
3 is...
Call of Duty 5 is going to be another World War II game. I mean, they're going backwards. What is going on there?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
so
buy
what a
it.
stupid thing to do.
I'm not going to buy it. No way.
But I mean, it's like Battlefield 2140 or whatever. What was it? Is it called that? Yeah, that's a rubbish game, to be honest. I mean, I love Battlefield on the PC and on the Xbox. Although the one on the Xbox is a bit limited because you find that everyone only plays one or two maps. They normally everyone plays Backstab, so it does get a bit boring after a time. But I mean, if you could have a Call of Duty game with the map size like you do on Battlefield 2, oh, wouldn't it be a phenomenal, absolutely amazing game? Then it would be. I mean, it's no way of stretch of imagination a rubbish game now because it's probably one of the best games I've ever played, Call of Duty 4. But imagine having a couple of maps that size.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about the new demos that are up on the marketplace. Let's. I'm going to start with beautiful Katamari. Oh my God! Does this game suck? What is going on with Namco bringing out this awful game? Has anyone else played this yet?
No.
Played the
I'm glad I haven't by the sounds of it.
All I'm saying is don't bother wasting your bandwidth downloading this crappy demo. I mean, oh my God, you roll around and you pick up rubbish off the floor. I mean, come on. What sort of a game is that? It's very bad.
It's not that easy being green.
Okay, Conflict Denied Ops demo. Any thoughts on that?
Wow. I'll be getting this.
360 game.
You like the demo?
I'll be getting this because I want to play the co-op with someone. I'm already like my mate Serious MF who plays for clanwarfare.com. I'll be playing the co-op mode with him, but I don't think I'll be playing anything else on it really, to be honest.
Hang on. Did you play the demo?
I have played the demo, yeah.
Well, what did you think of the demo?
It was alright. I mean, there's a lot worse shooters about.
I thought the graphics were PlayStation 2 quality. The gameplay was goddamn awful, especially being the sniper. It's more of a corridor shooter, isn't it? You know, you're in a corridor and you're a sniper. I mean, you got nowhere to sniper these guys from. You're standing right next to them.
I think it was the worst 360 demo I've ever played.
It is very bad. What did you guys think of the Turning Point demo?
I haven't played that.
I haven't played it either.
I was told
it's a Codemaster. It's a Codemaster game, isn't it? So
yeah, it's basically I think it's set World War II. I did have a go on the demo, and you're like a construction worker, and you start off and you're on top of this building. You know all the rafters and stuff, and like all these Germans are coming along shooting. The graphics were very poor. The gameplay was okay. I'm not sure how the final build's going to look like, but you know it's an interesting game. But I just don't know if it's going to be worth a purchase, to be honest.
I'll tell you a demo that I liked. Devil May Cry.
I think everyone's liked the Devil May Cry demo.
I think I was just going to say this is the demo that everyone's waiting for and everyone's liked.
Yeah,
It's alright.
everyone I know's played it. I mean, I thought it was a bit too easy. But I thought it was good.
This was hard for me. There's me trying to kill it, and I'm like getting swooshed by his tail or something, and he's making fires.
I thought it was too easy, but that's just my opinion.
Shooting it? Where are you going to shoot it in the head?
Yeah.
It blocks it.
I mean, the gameplay's very fluid. I just love doing the moves where you're hitting your enemies and you get them up in the air, and you're just hitting them in the air loads and loads. That's brilliant.
Street Fighter style.
Yeah, it is a good game, but I just want to get on to some of the arcade games that came out this week as well. Chess Master Live. Does Xbox Live Arcade really need another chess game when there's already one on there?
We've got two now. Then we have one.
Yeah, there's Spyglass Arcade games, which I've downloaded. It's got chess, checkers, reversing, and some other weird game. And I just brought out Chess Master Live as well.
Is that not one for me, really? Not one for me.
I do like chess.
But I know a certain person who's been loving Metal Slug 3.
Oh yeah, I like Metal Slug.
Metal Slug 3.
Very
you
good.
love that, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
I wasn't really that much of a fan of that, to be honest.
No?
No.
And what else came out? Was it Res HD that came out as well?
Yeah.
talked about that.
Has anyone played the demo of that yet? Because I've still yet to download it.
Yeah, it's not good.
I've seen some
It's
videos
a
of
shooter
it.
game, isn't it?
I've
It's a
seen
shooter
some
game, isn't
videos
it?
of it online. It does look okay, but it looks a bit weird for my liking. Do like the funky music though.
Yeah, it's a bit like Space Giraffe. You played that?
Yeah.
It's a bit like that.
Did anyone play the Kingdom Under Fire Circle of Doom demo?
Yes.
I played it, but I only played it for like a few seconds.
What?
Not
Yeah, I
because it
played
was
it.
bad, because I had to go.
So what did you think about it?
It seemed like what's that Enchanted Arms? Not that one, the other one. 99 Nights. I
99
think.
Nights.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Felt
I
a
mean,
bit like that.
it's a bit repetitive because all you're doing is running around hitting people. I mean, for me, it's not really my type of game. It seems a bit boring. Each to their own, really, at the end of the day.
I've always been a fan of
Sorry?
Dynasty Warriors, I think.
What did
Is
you
what
say, Hooded?
I mean, the other thing that's sort of happened this week that we haven't talked about yet is sort of release date for Grand Theft Auto.
Ah, yeah, Grand Theft Auto. I think it's the end of
They've
March.
sort of decided now. Oh right, yeah, we'll release it now. I think, yeah, everyone's waited for it. You know, we've got all this money accrued because people have pre-ordered it. So yeah, we'll bring it out now.
What's the release
By the
date
look
on
of
that?
April
I think it's
19th,
April.
I think.
April
29.
sometime.
29.
29th, as Ants just said.
29th of April. Okay, cool.
I bought the week off.
There's a
work.
I booked the week off. I mean, I looked the other day. There's a special edition one coming out, and it's 60 quid for the game and the special edition pack. With that, you get a Grand Theft Auto bag, you get a Grand Theft Auto safety deposit box, you get limited edition artwork, you get maps as well, and obviously you get the game as well
Why
for
is it
£60.
that for every single game that comes out that's going to be popular, they do a limited edition?
They've done it. I've
Milk
found.
money.
I mean, because it's hardly going to be limited edition. You'll still be able to pick these things up next year.
Yeah.
You know.
But what you're finding is you're getting certain stores like Play.com and a few others that are getting limited edition ones, which you're having like I don't know if anyone's seen. There was a special edition Assassin's Creed one, and you had a model of the character from
yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
There
yeah.
is actually a specialist site, and I will read it out to you in a couple of minutes when I find it on my PC. A specialist site which sells games, very, very cheap games. You know, it's very, very competitive in their pricing, but they give you the option. You can either have just a normal game, or you can have the special edition. The only special editions I've ever bought personally is the Call of Duty 4 one. Never bought another one because I never sort of...
Well, the only special edition game I've got is Halo 3, but I got given that for free, and anyway, because I went to the Halo 3 launch and managed to get myself a limited edition copy.
You win your place there.
Yeah, I played against Pharrell Williams on stage, which was pretty awesome. Very-
How did you actually get there? Didn't you have to enter a competition?
Yeah, I entered a competition on MySpace.com. I just had to add Xbox to my friends, and I was lucky enough to win. I got a 5-star hotel for free in London overnight, a limited edition Halo 3 Xbox, and the limited edition version of the game, and got up on stage in the cinema and played against Pharrell Williams and other people around Europe for the launch. It messed up, so I got in the game about 5 minutes after everyone else, and I still managed to come second by 1 kill.
Not bad at all.
I'm quite upset I didn't win. I think I could have won that, but hey, it was still pretty good.
Looks live against everyone else who won competitions in different countries.
Yeah, play online in the other countries. There was LL Cool J and the contest winner, and Carmen Electra and her contest winner as well. So that was pretty cool.
Cool.
I was chatting up
I mean-
Carmen online on the microphone. Hey baby, how's it going?
Were you giving all the Americans a bit of stick as well, mate?
Didn't play any of the Americans because they had their launch the day before, didn't they? So
Ah, right, yeah,
it's just
that's
for the
true.
Europe launch.
I had
Yeah,
mine
going back to
90.
that site that I just said, it's shop2.com. That's where you can get very, very cheap, competitively priced games on there, and you can get the special edition ones as well. They sell Xbox 360, Wii games. They also sell all the accessories and hardware, which aren't just 360 Xbox Microsoft ones. They're also the other breeds and such if you don't want to pay the full price.
Okay, that was a
for
nice
them.
plug there, Tom. Okay, I think we're going to end the show now. Thank you for listening. Please visit our website at 360Gamercast.com, where there will be more features, news, and reviews.
I'll put some videos up on there as well, maybe.
We'll get
And I'll definitely get some reviews up there as well, because I'm quite good at doing them. So I'll get them up on there for you.
wicked. So that's the end of this podcast. So goodbye from me, Mark Webb, gamertag Webby317.
Ta-ra from me,
Goodbye.
Farrier Tom.
Goodbye from me, Carl360.
And I'll say goodbye for Anthony, aka Hooded Vendetta, because he's just dropped out of Skype. Oh, he's just come
Cheers,
back.
guys.
Yeah, I'm back.
Say goodbye, Hooded. We're all going now.
Alright.
Okay,
Goodbye.
so that's the end of the show. Please visit www.360gamercast.com for more news, reviews, and more general chit-chat about the games coming out on a 360 near you.
And hopefully we won't have Hooded dropping out again.
Yeah, we
Oh,
need to
okay.
sort this Skype out. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah,
Okay, goodbye.
yeah,
Okay, goodbye.
yeah,
Okay, goodbye.
yeah,
Okay, goodbye.
yeah.